Now so, it transpired that there was 97 bales in that, give us 5-6 acres. So a fair old crop. This is hay, it's a bit hilly and it's relatively awkward to leave off the bale, so obviously I'm doubling some of them up and carrying them with me, but once I headlands off it makes it a bit easier to pick where to drop them. This one on the wrapper nearly bounced down over it. But anyway, we are getting there. I'll be going on to silage when I have this one done, and the boys will be stacking them there, and we'll see how we get on. There is a job up near home. I wouldn't mind getting it done this evening because it's kind of hilly and it's just it leans into a glen, and I don't really like being in there when it's wet. So we'll try and get that one blown out of the way if we can. Maybe we mightn't be able to, but hopefully I'll get it before it makes too much rain, and hopefully it makes no rain. So anyway, that's it from me for the moment. I'll update again when we're getting later into the evening. Now so, I've another one done there now. Well, another field. Just going into the next two fields. Might stick the drone up here. It's fairly calm at the moment. My only problem might be the birds. I don't know how the drone would react with a bird collision, but anyway, we'll see. We'll do a couple of rounds of the field and we'll see how I'm getting on. So another 3 jobs to do, and if not on the drone, I'll be reporting on this anyway, and we'll see how we're going. now, so this is the one I hope I get out of the way before it gets dark. I'll definitely have the headlamps off it anyway. This corner is the one I don't like. It leans down in there and it's facing downhill as well, so I try to, like, I wouldn't want to be in it in the dark really. So this is my last round around the headland and I'm happy enough. I've an awful lot of footage built up now, but I don't know what way I'll edit it, so we've got a couple of wet days I go editing, but we must do some reseeding tomorrow. Pretty sure we'll do it tomorrow. We've got some bales to draw tomorrow, and I've an awful amount of mulching, or topping I suppose. A lot of it will be just toppings, but a good bit of a mulching too. I've an awful lot of that to do, so I'll have a fairly busy week, I'd imagine. Other than that, there's nothing too exciting going on. So far today, touch wood, we've had no hiccup whatsoever. Everything ran perfectly and no stoppages or no slowdowns, so that's good. I always enjoy those days. It doesn't really hurt to give a look through things every now and again, which sometimes we're pretty good to do with and other times we're not great, but if you average it out, we're fairly good on preventative maintenance, but you can always be a bit better than what you already are. So that's something I find massively helps when you have a lot of work to do. If you have gear fairly well checked out and serviced and all that, day you need it 99.9% of the time, it'll go for you. So we do a good bit of that through the winter, like we'd rip up things and check things, and normally the procedure for the winter is most things get washed. Baler never really gets washed. Might give the panels a rub. I don't know, I might never wash this baler. What I might do with this baler is I mightn't even wash this until comes such a time to change it again, because obviously if I don't wash it, when I do wash it, it'll come up a lot better, if you get me. Like there's kind of oil on everything, so when you clean that off you will get a lovely clean smooth baler. So I mightn't wash the baler. Normally we don't wash balers, we just blow them off as best we can, give everything a kind of a liberal covering of grease and oil and stuff like that, and everything else does get a wash and gets oiled up before it's put away. But what we started doing last year is we have a whiteboard in the shade, and any known problems or anything we think needs attention, when we're cleaning stuff down, like, you know, you kind of pay that bit more attention to it. So we're cleaning them down, we have the whiteboard, we fill out the whiteboard. Just for example, the CVX, for argument's sake, it doesn't need it, but it needs cab mounts or something like that, you know. So all that gets written on the board, it gets done through the course of the winter, and sure, every year you're going to have bits and pieces, but like I said, when you want to go with them, they're fairly good in. So off the top of my head, I know the Volvo probably needs a few bits and pieces, the TM needs a few bits and pieces, but everything else is pretty good at the moment. I don't think anything else needs any attention. So anyway, that's a bit of rambling on about that. When you will see me next is probably when I'll be finishing up, and that is one job away at this stage, I would think. So that's it for the moment. I'll fill you in when I'm either finished up or on the way home. Now, so as you can see, the boys are just here drawing these. We might just load everything and finish drawing them in the morning. I don't think we're going to go into yards and waking people this hour of the night. It's just past midnight and I am finished for this evening, and I just done a full tally there and we had 639, so not a bad day and not an awful late night. One job in the morning, and tomorrow I will more than likely either go drawing these or go reseeding. So that's it from me. Please like and subscribe, and whatever video this is in, we'll see you for the next one. So thanks for watching and we'll see you later.